Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Barry Ota, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now batting, Bobby Witt. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, the shortstop, number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Healy sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must.
That is third.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time.
Vinny
Kyle Israel, the second out of the opening frame. Into the box now, Vinny Pasquarella. He's currently 9th in the American League bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground with the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away is most batters' problem. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Nope.
As he'll watch
Count
one miss
1-0.
down and in for a ball. 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Inside
2
with the
balls,
slider, and
no
that'll
strike.
back him up a bit. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Healy has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals leave 1. It's the Royals nothing. Twins coming to bat. Lots more to come on MLB Network. Seth Lugo starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the 1st inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head. He gets 2 strikes, and then he lays in the foot.
I do think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would circle up and throw a 3rd one, either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Riding in, Tim Koo, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a lazy scene.
So coming to the plate, Byron Buxton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. A tag, and they got him at 3rd. It's a double play. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
No, I'm a little concerned with the play by Byron. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Sean Obradovich swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Set. Here comes the 1-1. And the curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball's going to blow right by you.
Another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Leading off to the Royals.
Ready with the first pitch.
Field.
Here it comes.
Hunter.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 2-0 pitch on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it heat.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Ball is carrying. Gone to lead off the inning. Hunter Renfroe leads the yard with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
The third baseman.
He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The designated hitter.
Hey, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Ready now, Nick Pratto. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Edward Oliveros. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The next 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. skied in the air to straightaway left. Healy will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Royals. Coming to the plate now, Alex Healy. They'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez corrals it. Throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Batting 6. The first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Colby Obradovich. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. And it's 1-1. Obradovich, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Hard liner to center field. Israel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Nope. Nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe ranging back. You can. Shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Batting it. The catcher, Ryan Jeffrey.
Into the box now, Ryan Jeffrey. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 2 home runs and 3 driven in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1-1. Looked at off the plate for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Pascarella just to the right of the mound, and that retires the side. Well, the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. So striding forward now, Jonathan Inoa, who went deep in the contest last night. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1. Popped him up. Obradovic is there. 1 out. So next to the plate for the Royals, Bobby Witt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Obradovic is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Kyle Israel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And that's a called strike to Letters. So that look high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. KC down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at 1.
Welcome back as the Twins look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Lee is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Darren Obradovic. He'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Tim Poole. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now with the plate, Vinny Pasquarello. He reached on a single with his first truck.
Vinny
Fouled off.
Pasquarello.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
Number 13.
And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside and get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Base hit into left field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back.
Now
change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Nick Prado. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball when it gets by him, a swinging strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood and water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Here's Byron Buxton now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's still throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
That's to the plate.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sean Abreu.
Obradovich.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
In now, Alex Healy. In the dirt here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Alex Healy becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Colby Obradovich. And first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
A payoff pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Edwards.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second base.
Stepping in, Jonathan Inoa. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 home. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to get that one.
Standing in now, Bobby Witt. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. So he makes good work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitch into throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, Roy Lewis.
Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Lewis is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Jeffries. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
High that time with the slider taken for a ball. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. To complete the double play.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now in the box, Brooks Lee. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-2. Fouled away. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Perez recovers. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. At the plate, Kyle Israel 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Kyle Israel.
Number 31 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Hit toward the right side. But no problem at first, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Vinny Pasquarello. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Healy is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He has a walk in his last trip. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Oh, he gloved it.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Now, that looked like he was there plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
He's going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City. Still tied 1 apiece. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Darren Obradovich. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Darren Obradovich.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Down and away, ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Is laid off for ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Renfroe has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now that's the designated
Next
hitter.
will be the designated hitter, Tim Wu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while. but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep.
It's obvious why this guy has become such a fan favorite, and there isn't any doubt. They do love him here. But I guess if you hit balls like that, they have no choice but to love you.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Byron Buxton. Good look at his fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hit.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here, 2-2, though. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right field.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sean Oberduffet. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Ball on the strike.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-1. Strike 2, swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on. Andrew Miller is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more. Hunter Dozier. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1 and 2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Oberduffet stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Nick Pratto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. KC down in order. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your
Taylor
attention,
Clark
please.
gets the call
Now
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Taylor.
The next twin up, Alex Healy, will lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The left fielder, Alex Healy.
First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Oh, that fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. He's trying to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Toby.
Standing in, Toby Oberdafe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Healy on at first. Nobody out. Clark typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Clark has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Real smooth. We'll stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. He'll back another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Twins retired. At the plate, Jonathan Manoah. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. The only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He'll get it into second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Israel. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third.
The batter.
Settling in now, Vinny Pasquarella, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Chopped on the ground over to first. Obradovic comes up with it. Look to the pitcher covering, and that will retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Twins lead it 2-1. So stepping in, Ryan Jeffries.
For the Twins, the catcher, Ryan Jeffries.
First delivery to him on the way. He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter,
standing in, Brooks Lee, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Rounded down the third baseline. Dozier scoops it up on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter, number 1. Good stop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darren Obradovic. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Ball and a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Johan Duran takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez grew up in the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup where we get something going.
Only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Buxton is after it. He's there and records the first down. The leadoff man gone to start at the top of the 9th. As we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
2-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he got it.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy out.
And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Swing and a miss, he struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Minnesota rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 31 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Seth Lugo pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Johan Duran closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Twins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Twins are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the Royals are 3rd in the division. Max Fried pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Yankees got the win over the White Sox 2-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Heading into the day, the White Sox are atop the AL Central, while the Yankees are in first place in the American League East. Casey Mize got his 3rd win this season, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 4-3. As of right now, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the Indians are 2nd in the division. The Angels smacked 15 team hits as they destroyed the Rays 12-5. As of today, the Rays are in 2nd place in the AL East, and the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Orioles set 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Red Sox 8-6. In the standings, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, and the Red Sox are 4th in the division. The A's launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-4. Heading into the day, the A's are in last place in the AL West, while the Mariners are 4th in the division. The Houston Astros finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 1-0. They now have 6 straight victories. As of right now, the Astros are atop the American League West, and the Blue Jays are in 3rd place in the AL East. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-2. At the start of the day, the Braves are in 2nd place in the NL East, and the Phillies are at the bottom of the division. The Miami Marlins completed a 3-game series sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-1. Entering the day's action, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Pirates are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The Diamondbacks swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 9-3. In the standings, the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League. Win number 6.